6 years ago, Kinze decided to come forward with really a game-changing innovation in software and hardware technology, and we call that Blue Vantage today. And that's coupled with our Blue Drive electric drives. We wanted something that was very, very easy to use, very intuitive, meaning that you didn't need a lot of training in order to understand and get up and running with the product. And then once you were familiar with that technology, you could really integrate and build it out as extreme as you want to go from a technology standpoint, or you could keep it very, very simple. And if you just want 3 steps to plant, you could do that. So how did we do this? So again, 6 years ago, we went out and we found the best and the brightest in the industry in terms of software and hardware capability, support, and development. And so we brought all of those in-house. We wanted to ensure that the planter, the most important part of the process, we wanted to make sure that we had absolute control of everything that was going on with that planter. And when you see Blue Vantage and Blue Drive, you know that we hit it.
I'm not computer-minded. I never grew up with computers. I don't even have a smartphone, but I can run this. Time out here, you have so many days to get this crop in the ground. It gets the job done quicker when you have something that's simple and easy to run. It's showing me what I've planted, where I'm planting, my speed, my acres I've planted. It just shows a lot of information. It's showing me my population, which is very critical. You want to get the right population all the time, because the amount of seeds in the ground make a lot of difference in your yield, and yield is money.
I have one customer that picked his planter up, and he left his pickup here. He came and picked it up a week later. Pickup was gone, and he called me up. It was 10 days after he picked his planter up, and he said, "Corey," he said, "thank you for selling me such a wonderful machine." He was done planting corn. Didn't hear one word from him, so that says a lot right there.
Planter got hooked up, I think it was a Friday, the second week of April. It finally was ready to go, and I told Corey, I need to pick it up. I may plant corn next week. So I picked it up Friday afternoon, drove it home. Monday morning I was in the field on April 15th. 6 days later, we had 900 acres of corn planted, done. Took a day off, switched to beans, planted 900 acres of beans in 6 days, and we were done on April 28th. I have never been done in April. No issues whatsoever throughout the season. And so they worked great. I will tell you the best feature is that new monitor. It's the easiest thing I've ever had. I've used technology, used monitors, I use auto steer, all that. So I'm just looking at my monitor screen. It shows me the fields that I have planted, and I can just go to that field. It shows what my population is. It shows what all my pressures on vacuum, bulk fill, my down pressure, all of that. And when I'm ready to plant, I can click that on one more time, and it shows the field that I've done, or if I'm not done, I just crank up, take off, turn my auto steer on, and I'm good to go. That monitor, quite frankly, is the best I've ever seen. It's the easiest and most simple thing to run.
With Blue Vantage, we start out with the true rate meter that drives from Blue Drive and Blue Vantage control. And then we expand that out. Now for model year 21, we're introducing True Speed, high-speed delivery tube, driving that with Blue Drive and controlling it with the Blue Vantage functionality. So we kind of bring all of that into one nice package. And then we've also got hydraulic downforce now that's also integrated into Blue Vantage. One of the interesting things that we have done with design intent is we've really tried to focus on what does it cost one of our growers to operate this planter over the lifespan that they have one of our planters. And so that's been really important to us, and we really looked at, from a component standpoint, trying to make this as affordable as we possibly can, and then also trying to give long-lasting durability, reliability in each of those components as well. So really building a true blue value in each and every one of our planter technologies. The 05 series, we're really proud to offer that for model year 21, and it is going to affect every single planter that we produce. We're doing a ride and drive with the 4905 that you see behind me, equipped with true speed and true depth. That's our high-speed planter solution. And then over here, you'll also see that we've got the 4705 out here in the new model year 21 configuration, the 24-row 30.
4905 is just kind of the next generation of 4900 models with 05 series enhancements. Really, it starts up at the hitch itself. You'll notice on this one, and really any 4905 that has blue drive on it, comes with a piston-style PTO pump as standard equipment. The nice part about this PTO pump design is we only need 2 remotes from the tractor: lift, fold, and markers. Part of the 05 enhancements is new style and trainer on the bottom. So of course we've had bulk fill out for a long time. Redesigned bulk fill and trainer underneath to support higher planting speeds for true speed, but more importantly to support a lot more crops. If we go to really our vacuum fans and bulk fill fans, there have been a new version or new style of them. They're a lot quieter now, and they're also more efficient, which requires less hydraulic requirement also. We've also redesigned hydraulics and lift circuit on the 4900 as well. So part of the 05 series and specifically 4905, we've added steel lines, cleaned up the toolbar just to make it look better and also raise faster. We went to the VF tires, standard on 24 rows, so they're all VF style radial tires now. All these have the double bushing parallel arms. Of course, this is true speed meter, but it will have a double life inner scraper, and then of course double bearing disc opener blades also, and that's across the board as part of 05 series enhancements. Okay. So 4705 was new for us last year in 36-row 20-inch configuration. For 2021, we're offering it in the 24-row 30 configuration like you see here. All right, obviously big difference, wheels are on the front, all right, to support 20-inch configurations, okay? So wheels are all in the front, very similar frame design and layout like a 4905, where you still have vacuum manifold for all of your vacuum components. This is a true rate only for 21, so it's just standard vacuum meters for model year 21. 36-row 20, 24-row 30. It still uses the same style PTO pump, same style reservoir as the 4905 we just talked about.
True speed. We want to be able to plant from 3 to 12 miles per hour without any sacrifice in efficiency or accuracy. Sometimes you don't always get the seed that you hope to get, and so we really needed to expand the meter to be able to accommodate small rounds as well as large flats. So we really wanted the versatility to be there within the meter, a low cost of ownership, ease of maintenance. So if you do have to take something apart, it's a completely toolless design, slide in, slide out of the row unit. It's really, really easy. Even a salesman can do it.
It's always important to understand how you stack up against the competition. That's always been important for us, and you know, farmers will ask those questions too. Well, how does this product compare to a green machine or a red machine? And so we need to understand how our competitive products work in order to better convey to the farmer the Kinze advantage and what the reasons are to buy a Kinze product.
So we had a unique opportunity to operate 4905 True Speed equipped planter against a John Deere ExactEmerge planter. And we had an opportunity to run pass by pass, pass with the Deere, a pass with the Kinze, all the way up from 4 to 12 miles an hour to really get a feel for what the performance is and of course how we stack up against the competition. just a great comparison for us to side by side and get real field emergence. No input from Kinze. It's customers planting their field and their conditions, and excited to go see what that looks like and what kind of data we get from it.
This test, this is where the rubber meets the road. It's exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. In customer hands for the first time, up against a competitive machine that has been in the field for several seasons. And on top of that, it's using a seed that has been tailor-fit to optimize its performance. Start to worry that the deck might be stacked in their favor. The proof lies in the dirt, the data's been collected, the verdict's in. Both machines put down excellent stands, had impressive COVs. Neck and neck through all the tests, with one edging out the other slightly, but when the dust settled, True Speed had the positive win ratio. A huge victory for this first year on this machine, as we'll only look to get better in the future.
A lot of guys ask, what seed size works best with the planter and what do you guys recommend? The best part about True Speed, we don't care. Put what you want, put what fits in your operation and the traits that you desire, and we'll plant it no matter what. Competition out there, you get some of them small and large round or small and large flat ranges. You get on the end of that spectrum, they can start to struggle. Nobody wants to struggle when you're in the field. And when it's time to go, it's time to go. In a high-speed planter, you should be putting seed in the ground and covering acres, getting that efficiency up. The Kinze True Speed will do that accurately, efficiently, no matter your travel speed. So you don't have to worry about keeping that speed up to get that consistency you want. True Speed will do that for you, and that's by design. So we wanted long wear life pieces, 10,000 acres before you have to do anything. Low maintenance at the end of the season. You don't have to take the delivery tube out, take the brushes out, hang them on a hook, any of that sort of thing. So a simple meter solution with simple, long life components that is really easy to work on and plants your seed at your speed, no matter what. That is Kinze True Speed.
It goes without saying, here at Kinze, we're a lot of farmers here. And it starts really at the top. Our ownership, the Kinze family, they own and operate farms right here in the Iowa area. And we take advantage of that with a lot of the things that we do. And we also have a great many of our employees are also farmers or help out in the farming community.
Well, Iowa is typically known as the largest producer of corn and the largest producer of soybeans, and that's what I've built my business around, is the grain, but we always farmed, and I've been involved in farming off and on most of my life. Sometimes I was too busy here at the factory to be involved in farming, but for the most part I have been for the last 35, 40 years.
It's all a great experience for us, and we enjoy using the equipment and making it better. And I think that's one thing that makes Kinze unique to most of our competitors is, as a family, we farm, and so we're using the equipment. We know how it should work and know ways we can make things better just because of the many years we've had of operating things. And the same cannot be said, about the large corporations where many of the upper executives probably don't have any ties or experience farming.
Mocktail, Kinze's entrance into the hybrid, horizontal, high-speed compact disc market. This is a tool that can be utilized in the fall as well as the spring. So it really adds a lot of versatility and can eliminate several different pieces in the shed. Grain carts. There's nobody more synonymous with grain carts in the industry than Kinze. The most dependable, the longest lasting cart in the industry, hands down. Experience Kinze. This is a unique program that we started a couple of years ago where we really open our doors and invite customers and their dealers to come here to Williamsburg at our facility in the factory and see what it's all about. But we'd like to invite you out here to Williamsburg, give you an opportunity to really get in the seat and understand what this equipment can do.